Hello, this is Carlos from the Church of Christ channel. Please subscribe. So today I want to do another Bible review. This is the Apostolic Writings, large print reader's version. It's kind of like the original Aramaic language spoken by Andrew Gabriel Roth. Now, if you remember Andrew Gabriel Roth, I did the Aramaic English New Testament. Ooh, that's been some years ago. That was done by Andrew Gabriel Roth. And so I like this. This is a very good book. It kind of gives like, kind of like how some things to consider about the Brit Hadash, which is the New Testament. It kind of reconnects the Jewish kind of the roots. Okay, let me show you some features of this scripture. Okay, now this is part of like the Peshitta, scrolls and that sort of thing there. But here's your table of contents. You have your articles at the beginning, and that's one thing that I do like about everything. He kind of talks about that, your articles and that sort of thing. I want to get to the text, okay? So, he has kind of a breakdown of, let's see here, kind of an overview of Matthew, like for instance. So he has very good articles to start on each book, okay, and gives you kind of a greater context of everything, okay. Now, of course, we know Matthew was a Jewish gospel, all right. So then he kind of gives like, different manuscripts and that sort of thing. All right, now, here's the layout. So, he has Matthew chapter 1, the book of the genealogy of Yeshua. Now, if you notice here, there's a number here. And you'll see this down here, okay? He gives a lot of good notes on different names, different concepts, the Jewish Aramaic concept of certain things, okay? Let me move that out the way, sorry. So, this is kind of what you see here, okay? All right. Now, like I said, very extensive articles. Let me see, what else did I want to say? Okay, yeah, so Yeshua's words are in red, okay? There are some words, let me see. There are some words like in blue that kind of coincide with an Old Testament, theme. So for instance, Yeshua said to them, have you ever read what David did when he was in need and was hungry, he and those with him? And so then after you get through this portion, it goes to 16. And then it gives you the scripture here. Okay? Yeah, and then, it goes into a lot of detail there. I don't think this has any maps. I'm not for certain that this has any maps. I don't think it does. But, then it goes into, the history of Jewish and Christian relations. He has a lot of articles to think about. The feast of Yahweh. Okay, so like I said, this is a good read. It's a good scripture if you want to kind of connect the dots with the Aramaic, the Jewish root of the scripture. Okay, all right. This is Carlos from the Church of Christ channel signing out.